survive that introduction, but I
Just
do
don't tell your wife.
you. And, it is really a pleasure, and it's a great privilege to be here to lend my support to Patrick Murray. I feel honored to be in the company of so many wonderful people and great people. And you know, Congressman Bob Michael is with us tonight, former majority Republican leader in the House and we just need more Bob Michaels in the House. It would be a far better Congress. Yeah, I'm sorry. We need more Bob Michaels in the House of Representatives. And also Orson Swindle, who is truly an American hero for his great sacrifices during the Vietnam War and his time as a POW with John. Joe did a great job talking about why we need to make a change in the 8th District, pointing out all of the points that he raised about Mr. Moran. Let me build on what Joe has said and talk about why we need Patrick Murray in the House. You know, as I reflect on the enormous challenges that our country faces at home and abroad, I really believe, I firmly believe that we need leaders in Congress who have the integrity, the tenacity, the experience to really help see us get through some of the points that Joe also raised in his introductory comments. You know, we're a country at war against terrorism, Iraq, Afghanistan, really on our own shores, as we saw in New York just about a week and a half ago. Tensions throughout the world, the Middle East, Iran, North Korea, China with their budding military, and just other parts of the world where we really have enormous challenges. And obviously at its home with this enormous fiscal imbalance in our country that really has the potential to undermine everything that we stand for and really destroy the future generations of America. So indeed we need public servants who are more concerned about the next generation than about the next election, as Joe Lieberman once said. Why Patrick Murray? Well, Joe also pointed out that he served in a combat unit on the front lines of freedom, Fulda Gap in Germany during the Cold War. He served in many of the hot spots. He's been to Iraq, he's been to Kosovo, he's been to Sarajevo, been to Belgrade, he's been to Russia. He's been involved in bilateral and multilateral negotiations with our enemies, if you will. And he has learned a great deal about the world, about the sacrifices that men and women give when they wear the uniform of this country. I'm convinced that he will make sure that they have the equipment and the resources they need to win an early war and come back safe. And when they do come home as veterans, he will ensure that they have the benefits, the modern health care and benefits delivery that the VA and DOD must provide to them and to their caregivers. Because indeed we're calling upon the caregivers today, the traumatic brain injuries and the multiple amputations, that the wives and the mothers have to leave their job at Walmart and Kmart and Target and stay home and take care of these young men and these young women. So we have to take care of them as well. But you know, Joe also reminded us that Patrick grew up to a single mother who taught him the values of integrity and hard work and self-reliance. So at the age of 14, rather than doing what other kids did at age 14, he went out to help mom pay the bills. And I think that taught him an important lesson that we have to start paying our bills in this country. And maybe maybe he didn't go to get his MBA or his CPA, but I think he learned hard lessons in life that he needs to bring to Congress. The days of reckless spending have to end. We have to balance our spending and our revenues, or the $6 or $7 trillion debt that is current, growing to $30 trillion in the next 20, 25 years, will really destroy the country. So it's for those reasons that I feel strongly that we need to make the change. We need to get behind Patrick and get him elected to the 8th District in Virginia. I'm just very, very proud to join with Joe and Orson and everyone who's here tonight to take our hats off and do everything we can, Pat, to get you elected to the House of Representatives. God bless.